All right, everybody, welcome back to the layout. So this is going to be episode 108. And if you're seeing this may or may not be a premiere video. I'm hoping that I can achieve my goal of having a train running on this layout before the end of the year. And today is December 26, 2023. And I only have a few days to get this done. And basically what I want to do is make sure I have a section of track in and at least run on some old H&H track as well. So my goal is to have a train running on this before New Year's, and I might be able to get it done. So let me get started, but right now I'm going to work on this area over here, and I'm probably going to tie into these three sections here. This is the an older section that was on the layout, and I'm going to try to reuse that. So what I'm going to end up doing over here is I'm going to put two small left-hand switches. They'll probably be right over here. I'm still going to have the spur going into this industry here, and then obviously these three lines. This is going to be one of the mains. This is going to be the other main, and this one here is actually going to be a siding for the station. So I'm going to have to figure out this as well as far as where I'm putting switches. So let me get to work, and then I'll show you some more progress. All right, so I had to rethink a couple of these things here. Now, I'll start off over here. I'm going to put a medium left-hand switch there. This is going to come into a small left-hand switch. This switch here will feed Chippy Hollow, and then the switch in the back, this track in the back is going to be for Armstrong Tire, which is going to be that building there. So this right here is the Osmond lead track. It's going to come into here, and I put two small left-hand switches. Up here, it's going to go into an industry over here, and I was thinking about putting some code 83 track in there, and actually some code 83 track all in this area here. So back over here, you have the Osmond lead track that's going to feed into this siding, and into this siding, and then it will feed into the main. Originally, I had this like this. But it made no sense if I'm on the main here, if I cross over here versus if I cross over there. So it was a waste of a switch. But with this, I can put it like that. So if I'm pulling a string of cars, and by the way, this lead track is going to lead to the quarry, New Haven Trap Rock, and then one industry down there. So let's say if I'm pulling a string of Trap Rock cars out of here, hit this switch, come here, and I want to go on the main with these cars, hit this switch and go there. So that's going to be pretty cool seeing a train snake through this set of switches here. So yeah, so I have a piece of track that's going to be going in here. I have a scrap piece of track I'm going to put in here. Well, not scrap. I have a piece that I'm going to put in here. Instead of using a brand new piece, I'll put a used piece in, and then this will be a new piece, and this will be a new piece. So what I'm going to need to do next is dig out all this stuff here, all this old scenery, all this old cork, dig all that out, put some new cork in, and then start putting the track in. So I'm hoping to have the Osmond lead track running before Christmas. I'm sorry, before the new year. So let's get started. All right, so I was able to get in this piece here, and these are temporarily in. I just want to make sure that this track work is going to work with what I want to do. I got these crossovers in. Now I'm starting to put this spur in here. Now what I decided to do was keep this code 100. I'm going to keep the back of that building code 100, but I'm going to make that little spur there for Chippy Hollow, code 83, and then probably Lamberton Street is going to be code 83. And then the mains will probably be code 100, and possibly maybe I can make Cedar Hill code 83 as well. So let me know what you think in the comments about switching up the gauges, or the codes rather. So I'm thinking about doing that. It might add a little nice variety to the layout. So, but anyway, let me get back to work. I want to finish getting this in, and then I'm going to try to get a test train going. So hopefully I can make my goal of getting a train running on this layout before New Year. So let me keep going here. We'll be right back. All right, so basically what I'm going to do next is I have to order some more switches, so I don't have enough of these. So before I put these in, what I'm going to do is temporarily put a 3-foot piece of track here, and then put a 3-foot piece of track at the end of what's left of the Osmond lead track, just so I can test the train with some cars. So this is going to be just some temporary track. This I'm going to leave exactly where it's at. I think I can button it up at this point, but that spur is pretty much done. The only thing I'm going to have to do is, add some new cork here, but I still have to come back and drill holes for the switches and everything else. So from this area here is permanent. This area here is just temporary for now, but so far it's looking good. So let me get a couple more pieces of flex track, and then we'll be back. All right, so I'm getting ready to put the last piece of track in for testing, and I got my little HO scale people working really hard to clear in the debris and get ready for this nice piece of track coming in so we can run some trains. So let's get back to work, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. All right, success. So I was able to get a train running on the old layout before the end of the year. Now let's get the, let's go get a special engine. Let's get some cars and let's run this thing. We'll be right back. All right, so the original 0930 was off the Huntington and Hartford, as well as the station behind it. So these two are once again reunited. But now what we're going to do is we're going to test run this train down Osmond, the Osmond lead track. So let's get this engine down there. All right. So this is going to wrap up this video. My efforts were successful, and I was able to get a train running on the layout for the end of the year. So by the time you see this video, it will be probably New Year's Eve. So I just want to wish all my subscribers, all my members, happy and healthy, safe New Year. I'm looking forward to 2024. And I just want to, again, thanks to all my subscribers and everyone out there who supported this channel. Really appreciate it. So thank you again. Stay safe. This is Ron, New Haven Rails. Have a great night.